Girl, the way Porsha was looking with them clappers, I can use me a cup of peach juice. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Real House Girl shit. What's going on, y'all? Real Housewives of Atlanta season episode, girl, I don't know, but I know the clappers. I'ma keep on clapping and make it rain. Hey, babe, when I tell you the clappers were out tonight. The clappers were clapping. And I was like, girl, no fake titties, no fake butt. Look at the cut. Baby, bodies were banged out. It was there was one clapper that looked like it needed some peach juice, and it was not Porsha, girl. One of the clappers looked a little dehydrated. She was like, leaning over to the left. Oops, there goes my cheek, hanging on the side. I'll let you figure it out. Oh my. But girl, Mistress Kandi was out here giving it, girl. I see why you got the girl signing NDA, cause baby, I need. Come on, Summer Walker, girl, Miss Metro. I want to call her Megatron. You mean Megatron, baby? Kandi was out there delivering. She was like, no aunties allowed, baby. She snapped on Cynthia. She snapped. So the girls is getting their outfits. They got their outfits because y'all know we coming back. I'm just hyped. They got the outfits. Kandi said, girl, these are the outfits, put them on. Cynthia on the phone with Mike Will made it. She out here talking. And baby, the girls is getting their clappers all ordered up and just ready. Bolo is outside in his aquarium giving mime teams with the fake Chanel for me. I'm glad Marlo clocked it because it was definitely fake, girl. Now, I had dragged Bolo a little bit in my last video. I ain't dragging too much, but Bolo is just like an old school type of, he's just like an old school stripper for me. Like, as much as like, gay strippers be taking it times 10. Like, I think this guy named, I think he a stripper. I don't know if he a stripper yet, but his name Jamaican Kid, but he do OnlyFans content too. He be looking good. Like the gay strippers in Atlanta, they be traveling to Atlanta. Baby, let me tell you, go ahead and stop some coins up, because baby, for my birthday, I'm gonna have to cut up. But it be the girls who be out here really like coming out with outfits and just be like all type of trinkets and all that type of stuff and just energy for me. And just Bolo just like the old school stripper with the like, S curl that he got the box from you know, Walgreens. But baby, he had his clapper machine. Baby, it was funny watching Porsha, because Porsha came out and said, oh girl, that's not real. Shit. Porsha, you know it's real, girl. You be dating, you was dating them Detroit men. You know them folks, you knew the men grew up next to some power plants. Okay, so you know they had, I need, Girl, don't play with it. But Porsha was like, it's not real, so the hit ain't kicked in from his Porsha yet. But Porsha was ready for her clapper, because she ended up putting it on, she put a little piece of her clapper on Bolo. He's like a crazy girl. The look that Porsha gave the stripper was enough. I knew then. That look that he gave, I said, oh yes. Oh yes. Now I didn't want to say nothing, because I was like, girl, they probably didn't do anything, because Bolo had said, girl, ain't nothing happened. I don't know if I believed it, because the way Porsha been engaging, the way Porsha was talking, the way LaToya done turned on Kenya, something happened. Somebody was getting clapped on, and it was Bolo. Girl, somebody was putting them clappers to a 10 charge. Baby, it was giving. And deep down, I really don't care. Like, I really don't care if anybody, like, you put the clappers on Bolo. Like, I don't see what the issue is. Like, I really, like, it was a bachelorette party. Like, everybody in almost half the house is single or headed to divorce or should have been divorced. Hey Drew, hey Kenya, hey Porsha. I mean, Kandi's the only one that's good, and Kandi just like, shit, me and Todd invite folks to the bedroom. Bedroom, boom, come on. So it's just like, what's the tea? Like, what's it giving? And Tanya ain't even married. She a fiance with a man who, girl, I don't know, Tanya made me feel some type of way. I like me some Tanya time. But she said, I can't, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm like, ooh, girl, that sounds like some controlling shit. Like, I don't know, but Tanya, like the way she was responding and saying she gonna get in trouble, I was like, Tanya, you a grown ass woman. Like, she could have gave a better response to that. That just made me a little bit uncomfortable. She could have just said, hey girl, like, you know, I'm keeping on strong for my man. I'm in a, like, I'm trying to get married. Like, I don't know, something there, but just like, I'm gonna get in trouble. I was like, no. I want men to say that, because men will say that and still won't. Okay? Period. So, Porsha, you know, she was dancing on like the Henny had kicked in. She had looked at it. She had cocked her head. And she was like, girl, I knew it was going down. So Bolo goes to the other room. I also screamed when Cynthia got in the sex swing. And Kandi was like, I saw, yeah, Kandi be wearing a strap. She'd probably be strapping Todd, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. But girl, Cynthia was a good sport, like I said. Bolo then went to his other room. Now, they shady. Bolo went to the other room or whatever. Now, when you go on a trip, I always heard when you go on a trip, the girls' trip or whatever, and y'all all got y'all separate rooms, you're supposed to have one room that is open for every, like if it's a couple trip and y'all, you know, it's 2 folks per room or whatever, like you're supposed to leave one room in case something go down, in case somebody needs to come back and get a clapping on. And I'm like, okay, I can support that. Like if we bunking up, there's 2 folks in this room, 2 folks in this room, we trying to save some money. I'm too old for them type of trips. Girl, it's giving my own room. I ain't bunking up with nobody but my nigga. Okay, hello? Girl, I'm too grown for that. But, you know, Bolo had disappeared, and girl, Porsha was just like, cut the cameras, dead ass. And Trini girl, aka Miss Latoya, No Forever, she was ready. They said, girl, we can really cut the camera so we can have some fun. And Kandi said, girl, I don't give a fuck about the camera. Kandi knew she wasn't gonna do that too much because she got to have Todd consent, but I respect it. So the camera's being covered up and all of that. Girl, let me go ahead and get on Miss Auntie Kenya. It's rise and shine time. Kenya, girl, she done went and looked at everything. She coming out the bedroom every 2 hours to go get milk, go get this and that. And it's just like, Kenya was more active than this time when it wasn't a need for her to be active during the whole trip. Like, if you're a Kenya fan, hey boo, you know who I'm talking to. You might want to go ahead and not watch this. Kenya got on my damn nerves. It wasn't even auntie energy, it was grandmama energy for me. Like she was, what y'all down there doing? What y'all down there doing? I never forget a long time ago, my mama probably gonna be mad she ever watched this video. I remember I had this boy I was dating over to the house. I was like probably 19 or 20 or something. He had came and spent the night. My mom and dad had went out of town. And he had stayed in my room the whole time my grandma was watching. She just kept, you got somebody in that room. I was like, girl, go sit down. Go sit down. I'm trying to eat some booty. What is you doing? Girl, it was a mess. And the way Kenya just kept going downstairs and checking into I went downstairs and I was down there and Kandi clocked up like, girl, you was down there for that long? You left your child for 45 minutes to investigate, to be a hater. Like, why did it matter so much? Like, honestly, the reason why Kenya is fully energized for this is because Kenya ain't got nothing else. She ain't got no other storyline than to be the snitch. She ain't got no other storyline. Like Kenya out here interviewing folks, asking questions. Baby, Tanya had damn near froze up. Tanya time, if it was some Tanya time for that snatch, girl, it's okay. I honestly don't think Tanya probably had did anything other than just probably watch. Tanya seemed like she's like, ooh, I'm gonna watch. But like, they kept us on Tanya so bad. Like Tanya had did something wrong and like Tanya was nervous. She was nervous when Kenya was asking her those questions. Like she was like the judge and you know, what happened with Bolo? And it's just like, oh my God, like this is like, they cut the cameras. Why is Kenya still talking about this? Like Kenya was going on and on about it. And it was a mess. So they went back and showed us all the stuff that was going on from the camera that was outside. And Bolo was doing stripper dances and all that. I believe that he probably like took all his clothes off and he probably just seen it. Like they just seen it. He was just dancing. I don't think they did anything. But Cynthia said she did partake. She did watch. Kandi said she watched. But somebody went to the room with him. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. I think it was Trini Gal and I think it was probably Porsha. I think Trini Gal and Porsha were like doing the thing with with Bolo. I think Tanya probably watched. I think Shamia probably watched too. It was just a good time. Or Tanya, I think, or whatever. But I do believe that Porsha did get her some piece of Bolo. She probably played with it because, I mean, girl, let me just do this and I can just go to bed. Tanya, like, she probably saw that or whatever, but something definitely happened. I didn't want to believe it. I want to believe it was staged, but I don't believe it no more. I do believe something probably happened because the way Porsha is just like, the way, I'm really good at smelling when somebody is a lie. Promise you ask. And the way Porsha was like, she was talking, her voice had cracked up. She was explaining, when she was sitting on the bed, she was talking with Shamia, her voice had cracked up. And the way she was like, Kenya just wants me to engage with her. I was just like, yeah, girl, because something happened. Kenya got some tea, and you know that you can't really go too hard because it might make the situation worse. So, but the best thing you can do is just like, girl, I ain't paying her no attention. I can smell it, and it's okay. Like, if Porsha had every right to smash this, it ain't nothing wrong with it. And I love how she's going about it in the confessionals. Like, she's like, girl, I did a couple things. This is the Housewives that we like. This is the Housewives that is entertaining. This is what makes it fun. I know we can't have all other trips and stuff like this, but it's just like the nieces did what the nieces were supposed to do. They showed out, they kept us engaged. And the aunties made me mad as hell. The aunties, Auntie Kenya, banished her ass to the far plains. Like, get her ass out of here because she was just, it was just no reason for her to be such a hater like that. It was just too much. Let's get to Miss Trinity girl, talking all this Trinity shit but can't cook. Right here about to got the crowd. I ain't never did no crowd boil, but I know that it's got to be. She had that shit on Selma. No wonder your man ain't interested in you, girl. It ain't making sense with me. Cynthia is trying to be young to fix my life, and she's trying to fix the relationship with Marlo and Miss Kenya, and I'm just like. Whew, girl. I don't know why. Cindy goes up to Kenya's room. She brings Marlo with her, and she wants to get the relationship. And then Kenya's just like, girl, you said some real ugly stuff about me. You said something about this. Baby, when they showed that old clip, and when she said something about Kenya being pregnant, I did giggle a little bit. She was like, ah. And you can tell that Kenya was insecure at that time for having putting on that much weight, because she was just like, ooh. Like, it was messed up. I was like, Marlo was so evil. But Marlo and Kenya evenness is kind of matched because both of y'all have been mean to each other throughout, like, the seasons and stuff. The only reason why y'all probably ain't doing it now is because, you know, Nene is not here. That's probably the reason why Marlo wants to be cool with Kenya, for that very reason. But it's just odd now seeing, because we go downstairs and while, you know, Shamia, Tanya, and Porsha are talking, LaToya lets it be known that she see what everybody was saying about Kenya. Like, she's taking all this and being, you know, like, just playing, like, turning fun into some drama. It was just, you know, it was drama. Like, she turned this whole thing into drama, and it didn't have to be. It could have just been some hush hush, and just let the viewers say something. Like, Kenya could have just said, girl, something had went down, but girl, you know, if it comes out, like, y'all could have just did that. Like, girl, it had went down, the girls cut up, and y'all could have had us like, oh my gosh, y'all could have had us speculating for a minute. But to have Kenya just constant, because people saying, well, Kenya was doing that for, you know, the story made the season. It really didn't. Like, it really didn't. Like, it just, like, I'm enjoying the girls having fun. That's why we watch Housewives of Atlanta, to get out of this reality level that we are in, to escape this shit. Like, that's why we watch reality, to escape from what we are doing, what we are dealing with. So to see, like, these girls having fun, and then you got this person right here that's out here, you know, snitching and talking all this, just like, oh my God, you the bitch that nobody wants to take on a trip, who probably even had no money to even come on the trip. And with that, we regret, like, damn, I should not pay no extra dollar for this whole to come. Like, it's just like, girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. So I definitely think teams went down. I think Miss Porsha got her piece of Miss Bolo, but I don't even know. Bolo probably ain't that type of stripper. He probably ain't that type of stripper that does that. But you know, but you can tell Bolo he did find Porsha attractive. Way he was like crazy, girl. The way he did, you can tell that, like. But I don't really see Bolo like that. I don't see him like that. Like, you know, when the strippers just like, now some of them will give a piece. I won't find some of them. But some of them, like, some of the strippers will give you a piece, but I just don't know. He had left at 7 o'clock that morning. So he did spend the night. He left. But he was working and making his money. And I would have made sure I collected all of them dollars. So Latoya is over Kenya. You can tell that she just like, girl, this ain't it. Like, I see what y'all talking about. So I wonder how this is gonna go, because now you have an alliance with Marlo and Kenya now as they come downstairs for dinner, and just Porsha is just over it. Porsha is just so over. I hate that she had the look on her face just like, girl, I don't even feel like praying. There was another thing that was going on throughout this whole episode, and really throughout this whole season, that we really ain't said nothing. But it is Kenya's looks. And when I say looks, I'm not talking about face. I'm talking about the hair, the makeup. Girl, it was a conversation on Twitter. What the hell is going on with your glam squad? Kenya, you normally be serving it, girl. You serve in the confessionals. These looks, I don't know if you don't know how to do your own makeup or something, but girl, it's just, your wig been looking like, whew, it's giving very much shake and go Ricky Bobby wigs. It's just like, girl, it's just like, Cynthia, goddamn, like, it's like, goddamn, Kenya, like, what's going on? Like, ooh, girl, try that baby take her head through it. She need a village of a glam squad to get her together. It just looks ain't just been doing it for me. But cute episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This episode is to be to continue to see what's going on, because Porsha is over this alliance with Kenya and Marlo. Like, they ain't here for it, and it's just gonna be weird because now everybody is kind of turning on Kenya. So now Kenya got cool with Marlo. It's just like the timing of that is hilarious, because I think that this stuff gonna be like gonna spiral out. But we don't have anything else from what I've seen. I think it's gonna be a very short season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because girl, this is it. Like, this is what we were talking about. They're gonna stretch this as long as Bolo stretched out one of the girls in their bedroom. Hey, bedroom, boom. But that's all I got. Tell me what y'all thought about this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, this review. What you thought about the episode, what you thought about my review. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.